Dressed too cute this time, because no one's got a flawless sense of style. Lights up every time.
Hey, welcome to Set Your Day with Dr. J. Hey, have you ever felt like an underdog? Seriously. Have you ever felt like you don't have the talent, you don't have the intelligence, maybe you don't have the looks, or maybe not quite the abilities that other people have? Listen, we're going to talk about the underdog advantage today. Oh, yeah. So glad that you have joined and connected up with me. And let me ask you to do me a favor, right? If you want to connect with us on a deeper level, I want you to post down below the word fast. That's right. Post down the word down in the comments section fast. And what's going to happen is I'm going to help open up for you our mastermind page on Facebook. Okay. I'm getting distracted by a couple of things. And so I want you to post down there fast so that you can connect to that mastermind group on Facebook. It's called Financial Fast Track. It's based on my book, Financial Fast Track: How to Experience Abundance, Accelerate Results, and Eliminate Bad Debt. This book is all about acceleration, how to get in a mode of acceleration, right? And the book, we still have some copies at our warehouse. All you got to do is go to financialfasttrack.com. So post down below fast if you're interested in the book. Post book. It's my brand new book. We're getting great reports about it all over the place. So it's awesome. So let's get right into this today. And have you ever felt like you're an underdog? I'm sure that you have. And here's an interesting thing. Being an underdog is actually an advantage. Now, many of us don't see that being an underdog is an advantage, but it actually really is. I want you to think about something. Think about people who have everything. You know, the people you look at that may, they have the right upbringing, they have the right parents, they're born in the right environment. Everything is like perfect for them. You know what? Most of those people who were born in like a perfect environment, most of those people don't rise to the top. Why? Because they're not hungry. One of the key things to success and achieving big things in our life is hunger. Man, you got to be hungry, right? Even Jesus yelled out one day, "They that hunger, they that thirst for righteousness shall be filled." He gave us a key that hunger is the key to getting filled. So if you lack hunger, you'll become anorexia in different areas of your life. See, if you're not hungry to make a difference, hungry to be successful, hungry to make a lot of money and become really wealthy so that you can be a massive blessing to people, so that you can enjoy an abundant life. If you're not hungry for it, here's what I'm going to tell you. You'll have anorexia finances. Anorexia will hit your bank account. But if you're hungry for it, and you're hungry for God, you're hungry to go make a difference, you're hungry to help other people and to bless other people, let me tell you, you'll be full. You'll have full barns. So it's your hunger. And what do we know about underdogs? Well, I love it. Did you hear about the Kentucky Derby? I mean, wow. This horse gets into the race, the last horse, into the race because something happened to the other horse, and it squeaks in to be inside the race. The odds of this horse winning the Kentucky Derby, the odds on him was 80-1. 80-1 odds, right? Gets in at the last moment, and he wins the race. The horse The underdog, I would say that's people are not counting on this horse to win. People have X this horse out. Maybe just like people have X'd you out. People told you can't do something, you'll never become nothing, you'll never achieve nothing. You know, maybe you're sleeping with the person who tells you this. Hey, that's pretty bad. But hey, here's what I know: you'll have people who won't believe in you, who will X you out, who don't see the potential that's inside of you. They don't know your heart. And so it's actually an advantage to be an underdog. Where did this horse come from? They weren't looking for him. They weren't planning for him. They weren't training for Strike It Rich. That's the name of the horse that won the Kentucky Derby. Was he the prettiest horse? Not really. Was he the fastest horse? Well, he proved it out to be that day. What was it about this horse that caused him to win in the face of everybody else not seeing it? It had to be heart. Listen, these people are professional people who train horses. These people know what they're looking at when they see things. But all they can do is what? All they can do is look on the outside of the horse. That's all they can do. Is look on the outside of the horse, and they'll have their little pads out. Yeah, check. Yeah. Oh, doesn't have much muscle on his back legs. Check his calf muscles. Check. And this is all scientific. These are people, you know, who know what they're doing, because you're talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars that people are going to bet on this race from all over the world. I don't know how much money. I bet you probably $1 billion or more. I don't know how much. I mean, I know it's huge. And these trainers spend millions of dollars on these horses, feeding them the right food, training them, all the stuff they've got to go through to be champions. Right? So this was not some sort of thing where, it's just caught them, that it caught them by surprise, so to speak. This was like, wait a minute. There was something about this horse that didn't check all the boxes. That's why they labeled him 80-1. But what did the horse have? Attitude. And that's why I said yesterday, let this attitude, let this mind be in you that's also in Christ. That attitude can take you further along than what your looks, your intelligence, your upbringing, and all those things can take you. If you have a right mental attitude. This horse had one thing: it had heart. It had heart. And it's the most important thing to help you beat the odds. Now, sadly, as we begin to set our day, right? Sadly, most people, they don't see it as an advantage, right? Because, see, the people who have the advantages, they don't prepare. When they think they're number one, when they think they're the king of the hill, they underprepare. But what does the person who's the underdog, what does he do? Oh, he knows, man, I don't have the talents that these people have that are above me. So I'm going to have to train more. I'm going to have to master my craft. I'm going to have to up my game. I'm going to have to, if they're jogging 5 miles, I got to jog 10 miles, right? And I'm going to have to go beyond what the average person who has great skills, that is on the top of their game, They have great skills. They're naturally gifted for this. And I'm going to have to train more. So you think about like a guy like Kobe Bryant, right? He had all the natural for a basketball player. He had all the natural attributes needed. He was tall, you know, in good shape. He had it all. Big hands, big feet, right? It was like the perfect specimen from a physiology point of view. But see, he had an advantage, but he had heart, right? I mean, wow, this dude was ruthless. This dude had heart, man. So you can have great talent, but you got to add heart with it. You got to add right attitude. You got to be hungry. That person will become epic in what they do, legendary. That's where legends are made. If you have the skill set and you tap into your number one strength, your number one skill, and then you hone it and you stay hungry, man, you're going to rise to the top. And that's great. But there's these other people also who may not have all the perfect, may not be the perfect specimen of a basketball player, but man, they are hungry. And they overtrain and they overwork and they do what needs to be done. Man, that's the kind of attitude I want you to have today, right? I want you to have a winner's attitude. Winners win. And let this mind be in you that was also in Christ, right? He had a winner's mentality. He didn't have a loser mentality. Jesus never had a victim mentality. Jesus didn't have an excuse mentality where he's putting excuses on everything. No, your goals don't care about your excuses. You can't bring your excuse to the champion's circle. You're not going to get to the champion's circle with excuses of why you can't, of what's wrong with you, and blah, 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 blah. You got to drop those excuses. You got to have a great attitude and be thankful, actually, because even in wealth, most of the people who are in billionaire status, they were at a place of disadvantage, not advantaged. And that's why if you are in a place where you feel like you're an underdog, that's great. Thank God. Thank God that you weren't raised in a perfect home. Thank God that you may not have the right color of skin. Thank God for that. Thank God that you may not have the perfect looks, the perfect body. You may not be the most intelligent. But let it be something in your mind where you say, have that heart. Heart. Do you have the heart? Do you have the mind that says, I'm going to finish? Jesus was the author and finisher. He was the champion of all champions. He finished what he set out to do because he had a big heart that caused him to go through everything he had to go through with a positive attitude, never complaining, never getting down in the dumps, but he went through everything he had to go through to get to the winner circle. The winner circle. Where was the winner circle? Sure. Yeah. Well, it was sitting at the right hand of God. The winner circle. I mean, the ultimate winner circle, sitting at the right hand of God. Jesus is a winner. He thought like a winner, and you need to think like a winner and say, man, I'm not going to sit here and have a pity party over the fact that I have some disadvantages, that I'm an underdog. I'm going to do what's necessary to make a difference. So, hey, it's good to see my friend Bernard Rose. Hey, he's got a book coming out called Winners Win. That's what we're talking about this week. Winners do win, and most winners are underdogs. They allow the pressures, they allow the resistance, they allow their disadvantages to not cause them to be quitters. Quitters quit, losers lose. That's who they are. Losers are losers, so they lose. Quitters are quitters, so they quit on their dreams, quit on their goals. They quit. That's what they do. But what do winners do? Winners find a way. Winners find a way. Find a way with what? Find a way that even though you don't have all of the things that you need, you find a way to win. You figure it out. You look at the mountain, you say, "Man, I want to get to the other side of this mountain." And you say, "Man, whoa, this mountain, whoa, it's straight up and down. I can't climb it." Well, how do you get to the other side? Well, I can't do it. No, what do I got to do? Maybe I need to go around the mountain. Maybe I need to go to the right. Maybe I need to go to the left. Man, I can't go that way. Everything's blocked off that way. Okay, well, maybe I need to start digging. Maybe I need to grab a shovel. And maybe I need to start digging a hole and tunnel my way through the mountain. See, winners just, you say, well, that's extreme. Well, the winners figure out a way so they can win, so they can get the prize. Paul even says, run in such a way that you may obtain the prize. That's what winners do. And my friend, you are a winner. You have that champion down inside of you. You can defy the odds. 80 to 1. 80 to 1. And we just witnessed a modern miracle. Literally, they thought this horse, it was impossible for them to win, but they didn't see how big his heart is. See, I believe you have a big heart. And yes, the resistance has been tough. Yes, you face setbacks. You've taken some blows. You're like Rocky, right? He was the underdog. You've been punched in the face a few times. You've been slapped. You've been hit. You've been lied on. You've been cheated on. You've been kicked to the curb. You've been ignored. You've gone through all of this stuff. And you say, why do I have to go through all this? Why has this been? But let me tell you something. It's been to your advantage. Because there's stuff that's been working inside of you. God's been preparing you. God's been getting you ready for this next decade of your life. And everything you've been through up to this moment is all a setup for the next 10 years of your life to be absolutely incredible. Did you get that? Everything you've been through is a setup for a comeback season for your life. I hope you enjoyed this today. Remember, don't lose heart. Don't lose heart. Champions win. Have a winning mindset today. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Post that down below. I am a winner. I am a winner. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I am a winner. I am a winner. I want to see your post down below. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Post it down below. I am a winner. Let's get in agreement with heaven. Let's not get in agreement. Let's not get in agreement with the accuser of the brethren. What's he saying? You're a loser. You'll never amount to anything. You're a victim. Oh, victim, 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 victim. No. Let's get our minds, let's get our thoughts in a line with heaven. You're a winner. The greater one is inside of you. Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. I have greatness in me. I have something special in me. I'm a winner. I'm an overcomer. I will rise to the top. Do the work to make it happen. God bless y'all. Here's where most of the work needs to be done. The mind and the heart, the mindset and the heart set, both have to be in alignment with the winner's way. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.